MuchMusic. Special frozen taste dish.
Hi there. Hi, how are you? My name's Ed. This is Tyler. This is Jim. That there's Andy, that's Steve. And we're Barenaked Ladies, but we want to be Bon Jovi.
Hi, we're Bon Jovi.
And we'd rather be with Barenaked Ladies. How about that for a concept?
Welcome to On Gordon Pond. I'm Mark Daly, MuchMusic reportographer. And in the next hour, we will attempt to unravel the truth, dispel the myth, light the barbecue, salt the wound, cut the proverbial cheese, if you will, about Scarborough's Barenaked Ladies and their connection to this Gordon phenomenon. What is Gordon? Who is Gordon? Where is Gordon? How is Gordon?
I'm fine, thanks, Mark.
We will talk to the experts. We will talk to the band. We will do whatever it takes. And if we find out anything, we're telling their parents. We'll be back in a moment with On Gordon Pond.
It's the amazing Gordon CD. Over 1,001 uses. How many appliances have you got lying around your kitchen? Well, throw them all away, because all you need now is a versatile Gordon CD. It's astounding. It's remarkable. Did we say it's versatile? Yes, we did. Just watch this. Do you have problems pureeing tomatoes? Not anymore. Does that look appetizing? You betcha. Do you love diced carrots? Well, now you can make pounds of it in seconds. Isn't that astonishing? Big heads of lettuce giving you trouble? Not anymore. A clean, even cut every time. And just try this with an ordinary compact disc. Definitely not for a timid LP. We told you, it's amazing. And if you order now, we'll also include this handy plastic compact disc cover, which doubles as a decorating tool for those dating presentations. But wait, there's even more. Hunger pangs? Well, the Gordon CD makes a splendid sandwich with only 50 calories a side. And it has that crunchy taste that kids will love. Bulgy, unsightly thighs? Ugh. The Gordon CD to the rescue. Hey, like rollerblading, but find rollerblades too costly? Well, try the Gordon CD for a fraction of the friction, for a fraction of the price. Worried about the depleting ozone layer? Well, worry no more. The Gordon CD helps reflect those dangerous UV rays away.
Oh, yeah. This makes a big difference.
A Gordon CD with over 1,001 uses. Order yours today.
Hello? Come on in. Hi. How you doing? Welcome to Scarborough. Hi, Tyler. Here's Mr. Steen allowing us in. Principal, Mr. Steen, principal of Churchill Heights. Not the principal when I was attending school, but he's been very wonderful to me since I've come back. Let's find me. Oh, here. There I am. There's me in my gray suit with a red leather tie and a little red handkerchief. And these are all my friends. That's my friend Greg, and Nick played bass in one of the first bands I was in. And
Okay,
anyway,
I'm over here. I
there's
graduated the year before him. There's me.
Look at that. Stephen parted down the center page.
Yes, sir.
Steve, you forgot your rubber boots.
Actually, I left a sweatshirt here. When I was in grade 5, I left a sweatshirt. My mom still bugs me about it. I'm back here. I should probably check the lost and found. She's still bugging me.
Hi, sir. We're just stepping in for a second. This is my old music room. I played the drum set right back there, and hi, guys. Hi. Having a good time in music class? Yeah. Good, right on. It all starts here, guys, so keep it up. Listen to this man. He knows what he's talking about.
Let's hear something from you guys.
Yeah. Well, these guys are on the instruments for the second or third time.
Thanks for having us in our class.
You hungry?
We're the Barenaked Ladies, by the way.
Now you're gonna check out this really gaudy house over there, right? This is the gaudy one with the stone and stuff. Well, but check out Brian DeLuca's house. Look at this one. Yeah, that one here.
Oh.
They redid it a few years ago. That's Brian DeLuca's house. He swiped my Evel Knievel doll.
No, man. Coming up over here is my grandparents' house, and what do you know? There they are in the front lawn.
Hi.
Hi, Granny, Granddad.
It's good to see you. Good to see you.
All right. That was really touching. I wonder if we could see that again in slow motion.
Got up to the counter and believed it just about. She said, you're a new kid on the block. Young girls screaming, old boys mock.
That's what Barenaked Ladies is about. It's about little kid excitement. It's seeing your first barenaked lady. It's not sexist. It's sexual. I guess.
It's it's finding out about that taboo. I mean, you're 8 years old and you figure out there's something out there that I don't really understand yet.
Yeah. In the Scarborough Town Center, which is, probably in my life, I could probably say I amassed several years of simply being at this place. Well, Barenaked Ladies say yes to Taco Bell.
Oh, yes.
Hi, how you doing, Mr. Irzad? And there it is. That's the Open Window Bakery. We played for the reopening of this. Look at that stinking aching building. That is Scarborough. Nutty. Look at it. So we hope you liked Scarborough. Come by and visit it sometime. 1, 2, we'll give us a place to stand, a place to go, and call this land Scarborough.
A lot of the people who are fans of yours are quite young. So are you conscious of being a good influence?
Definitely. I remember a point where we went, guys, let's not swear on stage, okay?
Really?
No swearing on stage.
There's no need to, really.
I may swear in real life, but, we're professional musicians. And, we made a decision to say, okay, this band is going to be a family band in that respect, We're not going to swear on stage. And
We say things that offend people, but in different ways. There's better ways of offending people than swearing.
Well,
if you really want to offend somebody, you can do it in a much more intelligent way.
I mean, that's such a simple aspect of it, but we did say at one point, let's not swear on stage, because it's stupid. You can express yourself better than, it's fine in casual language. I don't have a thing against swearing, but just on stage, it's like, we're on stage.
Now, I've been to your shows, and your audience, most of them know every single one of the words.
That's wild. That's wild. I mean, that's MuchMusic, I guess, can take a lot of credit for that because
people tape the shows.
They tape the shows, and they know so many. It's like, how do you know that? It's not out on a record or anything.
Yeah, we've never been in this city. We've never played here, and you're singing along with, it's amazing. Well, so many times we'll be on stage and we'll just be looking at each other, like pointing out people in the crowd. Look at that guy.
What a good boy.
Oh, you actually see them singing the words?
Oh yeah. That's a big priority for us, is to see the audience and actually be able to connect. We tend to not have. I don't play as well if I can't see the people in the audience. We did a show at the Hammersmith Odeon in London, and there's like 15 feet of stage in front of you before you get to a crowd that's totally in darkness. And it just feels weird. It's just like sound check.
When I was born, they looked at me and said, what a good boy, what a smart boy, what a strong boy. When you were born, they looked at you and said, what a good girl, what a smart girl, what a pretty girl. We got these chains hanging around our necks. People want to strangle us with them before we take our first breath. We're fed of change, fed of staying the same. When temptation calls, we just look away. This name is the hair shade I wear. This hair shade is woven from your brown hair. This song is the cross that I bear. Bear with me. Bear with me, bear with me, be with me tonight. I know that it isn't right, but be with me tonight. Go to school, write exams, if a best in my family, if I drop out, does anyone give a damn? If they do, they'll soon forget, 'cause it won't take much for me to show my life ain't over yet. Wake up scared, and I wake up strange. I wake up wondering if anything in my life is ever gonna change. I wake up scared, I wake up strange, and that isn't right. But be with me tonight. I could tell you that I was wrong. Chicken down from the pen and I paper. Sat down and I wrote this song. I could tell you that you were right. Someone said I looked in the mirror, I watched TV, let awake all night. We've got these chains hanging around our necks. People want to strangle us with them before we take our breaths back. Afraid of change, better stay in the same when temptation comes. Yeah, hey, whose name is the hair shirt I wear? And this hair shirt is woven from here. The song is the cross that I bear. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Be with me tonight. When I was born, they looked at me and said, what a good boy, what a smart boy, what a strong boy. When you were born, they looked at you and said, what a good girl, what a smart girl, what a pretty girl. Hey.
See, what this Gordon thing is all about is, well, originally it was thought, well, we said, well,
It's kind of like a state of Zen, really. It's more brought on by a good tuna melt or your favorite sandwich. And, well, just every once in a while when two planets collide in the cosmos, you got that feeling. It's just, you can't really explain it. It's Gordon.
Everyone has a different version of it. Some people say ollie ollie out, come free, or I don't know, Afra Afra Harnoy free. I don't know, who knows. Everybody has a different version of hide and seek. We used to all say Gordy Gordy out, come free.
When I was young, I met Marlon Brando, and one of the things he said to me, he said, young Gordon, I'd like you to take your head and put it in a sandwich and feed it to elephants at the zoo. Will you do that for me? Would you take your face and rub it across the floor, and afterwards will you make a fine sealing wax so that I can carve your initials in it and send letters to my lover? Would you do that for me? I said, sure, Mr. Brando, but my name's not Gordon.
Gordon's a highway. I want to ride it all night long.
well, originally it was thought, well, we said, well, the way we thought about it was that it could be sort of a representation or, well, it's really...
Choo-choo, 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 choo-boogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, choo-boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-boogie, yeah, choo-choo.
More people choo-choo Trident sugarless gum, 'cause we've got taste wrapped up.
Take me right back to the pack, choo-choo.
The beat goes on. Goes on. La-di-da-di-dee.
Choose to be your most beautiful, salon beautiful.
From Helene Curtis Salon Selectives mousses and gels, spritzes and sprays. Choose your combination and feel like you just stepped out of the salon.
You did, I mean, you did some dancing in the beginning though, right?
I did a little bit of dancing, yeah.
Like tap?
Yeah, a little bit of tap. I kind of let it slide though, you know, I was concentrating more on my drumming.
You still got some moves though. I've seen you do some hot moves.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Show him that move you were showing me.
That one?
Yeah, show him that one.
Oh, okay.
Amazing!
Barenaked Ladies play live an awful lot and Have you found any correlation between the dates you play and then the sales of cassettes?
I've never thought about it.
No, we used to sell a lot off the stage when we first started selling the tape. So I guess the more we'd play, the more tapes we'd sell. But then the record stores picked up the indie tape. So I don't know. I think it was more like there was a couple of events that sort of bolstered the sale of the tape, and I guess it was just the video coming out for Lovers in a Dangerous Time, which wasn't on the tape. Wasn't even on the tape, but people picked it up, and also the City Hall thing and all that.
Along with the two I think. The two MuchMusic things where we did the Daytona and the Intimate and Interactive, both those months I think sold really well. So any kind of where we got a lot of exposure, so videos and TV stuff that we did, that seems to do it more than anything. Because I don't think it got played right across the country on radio. Some of the larger centers, but not coast to coast. It wasn't.
Yoko Ono has heard Yoko Ono. So what's the story?
We were just trying to send tapes down to her to see what she thought of the song. I mean, we had a song about her, and we were going down to New York last summer for the New Music Seminar. So we wanted to see if she wanted to come out to the show and that kind of thing. We never heard anything. But then Ed and I were at the Palladium, which is this humongo club in Manhattan, and we go into this back room, and standing in the center of the room is Sean Ono Lennon, whatever he was, 15, 16-year-old teenage guy standing there. So we go over and introduce ourselves. I'm nervous. I'm a little standoffish and a little bit giggly, and Ed goes over and says, "Hi, Sean, how are you? I'm Ed from Canada." Sean kind of goes, good to meet you.
See, Steve was into the Beatles and I was into Rush, you know, so Sean Ono Lennon wasn't a big deal to me. I went over and said, "I'm Ed from Canada."
Yeah, and he looked down. Ed and I were both wearing our Barenaked Ladies shirts back in the days when we weren't afraid of being in your face. "Hi, we're Barenaked Ladies." And he looked down at the shirt and recognized the name and said he'd already heard the song. He had heard it like that day or something. So we invited him out to the show we were doing the next night. He came out and stood in the front and went, "Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!"
Do you know of the song that the Barenaked Ladies did in Toronto?
Oh, yeah. Is it something
Be My Yoko
Be
Ono?
My Yoko Ono, yeah, right.
Did you actually hear it?
Yes, it's great. I liked it. I mean, I liked that, you know, I mean, I think they did a few other songs too, and they were pretty good.
If there's someone you can't live without, then do so. Oh, oh, oh. And if there's someone you can't just shove out, oh, do so. You can be my Yoko Ono. You can follow me wherever I go. Be my Yoko Ono. Whoa, whoa. Okay, next time, everybody, I think, eh? Isn't it beautiful to see two people so much in love? Barenaked as two virgins, hand in hand, and hand in glove. But now that I'm far away, it doesn't seem to me to be such a pain. Have you hanging off my ankle like some kind of ball and chain? You can be my Yoko Ono. You can follow me wherever I go. Be my Yoko, be my Yoko. Oh no, here we go, our life is one big fun. Woo! Oh no, here we go. Yoko sings a party! I know when I say this, I may be stepping on pins and needles. But I don't like all these people slagging her for breaking up the Beatles. Yoko Ono did not break up the Beatles. Hey, no! If I was John and you were Yoko, I would gladly give up music. Just to have you as my very personal Venus. You can be my Yoko Ono. You can follow me wherever I go. Be my Yoko Ono. Whoa, whoa. Be my Yoko Ono. Whoa. Be my Yoko Ono. Whoa. Be my Yoko Ono. Whoa.
So Gordon is finally released, and it's, I guess, hard to believe that you've already sold, what is it, 70,000 copies on the first day. Now, are you surprised?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pleasant surprise, though. It's like, it's kind of like, it's not a surprise like your car was stolen. You know, it's more like somebody, you know, left a dozen donuts on the table for breakfast or something. It's really exciting.
It's been, didn't take the good ones.
It's been hard for us to think of. I mean, it's been done for a while, you know, so we've been so busy lately that it was like, okay, something around, okay, now the record's coming out today. Okay, what's going to happen? We were in Vancouver, and we did a couple interviews in the morning. We did an in-store performance at a record store there, and then we signed autographs for like 3 hours. It was amazing. All these people came out. The store was
only 5
packed.
people, but they just wouldn't stop talking.
So I mean, it was such a busy day. When it was finally over, we were kind of looking at each other, going, "Our record came out today." You know.
Yeah. But it was cool. The thing that we were signing was our record, so we could kind of drill it into our heads that way.
Yeah.
And I mean, in a week of release, it sold as much as our cassette, our indie cassette that we put out, ever sold. Like it's, you know, in a week it sold, I think, 83,000, which is just about the same as our indie sold in, you know, a year of release.
Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. Call it impulsive, call it compulsive, call it insane. But when I'm surrounded, I just can't stop. It's a matter of instinct, it's a matter of conditioning, it's a matter of fact. You can call me Pavlov's dog. Ring a bell and I'll salivate. How'd you like that? Dr. Landy, tell me you're not just a pedagogue. 'Cause right now I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Oh. So I'm lying here, just stare at the ceiling tiles, and I'm thinking about what to think about. Just listening, angry listening, slightly smile, and I'm wondering if this is some kind of creative drop, because lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. And if you wanna find me, I'll be out in the sandbox, wondering where the hell all the love is gone. I'm playing my guitar and building castles in the sun, whoa, 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 and singing fun, fun, fun. Lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. I had a dream that I was 300 pounds, and though I was very heavy, I floated till I couldn't see the ground. I floated till I couldn't see the ground. Whoa, somebody help me, couldn't see the ground. Somebody help me, couldn't see the ground. Somebody help me, because I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Well, I'm lying in bed, just like Brian Wilson did. Ooh, yeah. Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night, just to check out the late night record shop. Late night record shop. Call it impulsive, you can call it compulsive, you can call it insane. Well,
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank
Excuse me, Mr. Lightfoot. I'd just like to ask you a few questions. Mr. Lightfoot? Mr. Lightfoot? You know what? I don't think he's here. I bet you Mr. Lightfoot warned him. Do you service many Gordons here?
Well, people have known to be calling me Gordon.
So what you're telling me is that you have no one named Gordon working here, and you don't even know any Gordons. Rumor has it that apparently this building was to be named Maple Leaf Gordons in honor of famous Canadian Gordons. But due to a typographical error, when the sign was ordered, it came out Gardens. But it's only a rumor. So basically, we have learned nothing about the Gordon phenomenon.
The first time that I saw him, I knew right from the start.
This holiday season, McDonald's has a little something for someone special.
How do I show I like him?
McDonald's gift certificates.
Oh, I think that I know how.
A book of 5 for $5 with 50 cents from each book going to Ronald McDonald Children's Charities to help children in need all across Canada. With McDonald's gift certificates, you can help a charity that helps children.
I knew he always liked me.
Coming soon, the 1993 Brit Awards. Annie Lennox is up for 2 awards, and you could be there to see if she wins. All you have to do is send a photo of yourself dressed up as Annie Lennox. The most creative entry will win a trip for 2 to London, England, where you'll attend the Brit Awards and a post-award show party. You'll also get $500 spending money. Drop off your entry at any Sam the Record Man store across Canada, or send your entry to Dress Like a Diva, care of MuchMusic. So get dressed, and you can see the Brit Awards in London. Coast to coast, it's time for you to speak your mind. On another fine edition of Speaker's Corner.
Yeah, hello. I'd like to speak to you about an issue that's very, very serious.
And get lost, man. We're Barenaked Ladies again. This is our favorite song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speaker's Corner, Speaker's Corner. Go ahead and try your luck. Yeah! Speaker's Corner, Speaker's Corner. Best blast for a buck. God! Sorry, man. Go ahead. Sorry, we didn't mean to interrupt you.
Stay tuned for another exciting episode of Speaker's Corner.
Did you get a lot of response from parents of kids who are big fans?
Moms dig us, I think, eh?
Yeah, we're in with the moms.
Yeah, moms. I guess they figure that, you know, if my daughter wants to like these guys, except for that guy with the funny hair, if he wants to like these guys, it's better than liking, you know.
You mean me?
Whatever, yeah. I don't know. For some reason, maybe it's because we can we feel as comfortable talking to parents as we do to teenagers or to anyone else, you know.
Let's talk about your dads.
All right.
Dad's into it. Dad listened to the record about 15 million times and gave me the full commentary.
Now, aren't your dads all musicians?
Or music lovers.
Music lovers, yeah.
Our dad plays by ear. We were thinking on the piano and F sharp only. Yeah, it's true.
Don't they have a band?
Yeah, we were thinking of. Did you hear that? Well,
Erica's conspiring to give them a
Dad,
band.
if you're listening, get that band together, man.
We're trying. We are trying. Well, they've never actually played together, but we're really trying to hook this up. Ed's dad plays guitar. Jim and Eddie's dad plays piano. Tyler's dad is a rock singer, and my dad plays drums. So we gotta get him in a band.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It just has to happen.
And just call it Our Dads.
Yeah, and get them to open for us or something.
And do your moms, are they involved in your careers?
Oh yeah, my mom's the archivist for the band. She has about 3 different photo albums with all the paper clippings and all that. Soup supplier.
My mom.
Supplier of soup.
My mom makes all the clothes.
Yeah, yes, indeed. My mom was financially supported me, so I think that has a lot to do with.
Our moms have certainly been positively involved with our lives.
Yeah, and
I mean, all of us are really lucky to have great, supportive families. You need that as a band. For us starting out, we just said, okay, we're gonna go for it, and I just basically said, Mom and Dad, you're gonna have to support me for a couple extra years because I'm not making any money doing this right now, you know. And it's incredible to have that kind of support.
I was gonna get a haircut before this video, and I thought, no, I have to provide a sensible role model for today's adolescents, and that is, be a fat guy with bad hair. It's okay. You can still have expensive videos made. It's all right. People will still wipe your brow at your command and feed you foods that you don't have to pay for.
Yes, sir. I'm sure ready. All right, there you go.
The album's really varied, and it shows a lot of different sides of them. This song, it's probably one of the most elaborate ones on the album, albeit one of the more poppy ones. So I wanted to get a look that really reflected their personalities more than anything else, and also something that showed the scope of the song. In other words, they're bringing in horns and a lot of different things that they're not really usually seen as using. So I want to bring in a lot of these elements as well and make it a really big video.
Enid is a first girlfriend song, but Enid is actually a fictional name. Enid is the name of a girl that Steve and I met when we were in Moncton. She was a wonderful waitress, and she was a lot like Melanie Griffith was in Something Wild.
Yeah, she shot us and stuff.
Hey, guys, you didn't notice her name is Enid, and she was a waitress, and her name spelled backwards is Dine.
I hadn't noticed that, actually.
Coincidence? I think not.
I'm just drying the sweat off me because real rock people don't sweat, and we can't show that on video. And the thing is, we've created this whole, well, it's not, I don't want to say it's a myth, but there's a rule about Barenaked Ladies is that we're the only band in the world who doesn't sweat. And somehow some water must have got spilled on me. I think that's the deal there. We just don't want people to think that I sweat.
We never really knew each other anyway. We never really knew each other anyway. It took me a year to believe it was over. It took me 2 more to get over the loss. Whoa, whoa. I took a beating when they wrote me those letters. And every time I remember the taste of your lip gloss, Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. Maybe we always saw right through each other anyway. But Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. There were times when I wanted to hurt you, and there were times when I know that I did. Whoa, whoa. There were times when I thought I would kill you, but can you blame me? I was only a kid. Now tell me why we never really respected each other. And tell me why I never believed that you were a person too. I always thought that you fancied my brother. I may not have liked it, but memory is a strange thing. Oh, Enid, Enid, I remember you. Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. Maybe we always saw right through each other anyway. But Enid, we never really knew each other anyway. It took me a year to believe it was over. Ooh, and it took me 2 more to get over the loss. Whoa, whoa. I took a beating when they wrote me those letters. And every time it's not fair to say that it's 'cause I was 3 inches shorter than. And it's not fair to say that it's 'cause I was only 15 years old. But maybe it's fair to say there was a lack of communication. Oh, message, oh, I am speaking of communication. Oh, and ain't it you try to call? I can get a job, I can pay the phone bills, I can cut the lawn, get my hair, cut out my cholesterol. I can work overtime, I can work in a mine, I can do it all for you, but I don't want to.
For every hungry visitor, a trip to Ketchup Corners is a must. The Munchies will take you there. Bring your camera. After the Museum of Salt and Vinegar, the tour continues on to the Sour Cream and Onion Festival, playground of the young. Then it's on to Dill Pickle Circus before ending a perfect day with a barbecue you won't soon forget. As we say goodbye to Flavor City, always remember for the fresh, crisp flavor of the city, always ask a hostess.
The beat goes on. The beat goes on. Wow. Drums keep pounding the rhythm to the brain. To the brain. La-di-da-di-dee. La-di-da-di-dee. La-di-da-di-da. La-di-da-di-da. The beat goes on. Yeah, the beat goes on.
Now that your CD is out, available in America, what's next?
Well, we're looking forward to this coming tour in the winter. We're looking forward to putting together a real show and going across and doing a theater tour in Canada. We love playing live, and just to enhance that show and to have the power to enhance that show. I mean, I guess after that, it's to look forward to a second record and start all over again. You know?
Next coolest thing is for me is buying a vacuum cleaner because I've never had a good vacuum cleaner. And I get lots of dust, or that's true. I mean, actually
I'm
gonna buy a vacuum cleaner that works. It's gonna be great.
Hollywood.
Yes, that's the fuss at the Hollywood. Well, they told us we were staying at the Sheraton Universal, and I thought, that's great. That's in Pickering, right? The Sheraton Mall. And it turns out it's in Hollywood, California.
Warning. This hotel that we're staying at may contain a chemical known to the state of California to cause cancer, birth defects, or other reproductive harm.
But we're Campbell's kids, so that's okay. It has MSG in it.
We pick our hotels. It's careful scrutiny.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you very much.
Hey. The tempo has to be down a bit.
So it's my latent death thrash metal tendency.
Speaking of our latent death thrash metal tendency,
that's right.
This is Robert.
Robert, our producer.
Nervous?
Yeah, I want to put a watch on it too.
Just a little bit nervous.
Concentrated, focus.
And this one's fine.
We're changing this to, they say my head looks like a fruit, because on the album cover, they want to dress me up as the alien that I am on the album cover, and that's a large green man.
And his
a
head doesn't
big
look like a
green
boot.
bald head. So my head looks more like a lime than it does a boot. So we decided to say my head looks like a fruit.
There was darkness, there was light, there was day, there was night. There was wrong and there was right. And then there was me. You didn't even know me, but you treated me like dirt. And then there was me. You didn't even know me, but you called me a jerk. And then there was me. I'm
from a planet near a star you wouldn't know. It's very far. They're calling me the man from Mars, and I think they're insulting me. They tried to take my special suit. Insulting me. They say my head looks like a fruit. What's a fruit? Insulting me. Put your hands up or I'll shoot. I don't have hands across the galaxy. I flew, heard a peaceful message sent by you. Now I find you're judged by color and size. I can't believe what you call my eyes. The guy who sails the sky, but I think I'd like to live here. I'd like to share your mountains, share your trees, and share your rivers. I've never seen so many beings of so many colors. I'd like one day for you to say that I can call you brother. I'd like to learn about your pizza and your weather. And we could learn about how beings live together. So if you're thinking about being a spaceman, it don't matter if you're black or white.
What's the dilemma here, Steve?
What's the dilemma here?
This thing is talking about a Martian, and the line is, they say my head looks like a fruit. What's a fruit?
They say my head looks like a fruit. What's a fruit?
And the Fox Network is saying we can't say a fruit because that has negative connotation. We're supposed to say, they say my head looks like fruit.
Fruit is okay. A fruit has to go. Fruit, that's fine. A fruit must go.
Oh, yeah.
Barenaked Ladies.
It shouldn't happen this early in the show, but I'm gonna have to ask everyone to just take a couple of steps back. These gentlemen are being crushed against the front of the stage here. I don't want anyone to get hurt tonight.
Have you heard of the band The Barenaked Ladies? They're from Toronto. They're the opening act tonight. Anyone else here heard of the Barenaked Ladies?
No. The nude ladies? What's that?
No, the Barenaked Ladies from Toronto. And you? Have you heard of the group?
No.
What would you expect from a group with a band like a name like that?
Maybe something nutty.
All around.
Oh, here they come.
Found my locker and I found my glasses. I lost my lunch and I broke my glasses.
That guy is huge!
That girl is wheeling. First day of school and I'm already failing. This is me in grade 9, baby. This is me in grade 9. This is me in grade 9, baby. This is me in grade 9. You can read my Yoko. You can follow me wherever I go. Be my Yoko.
Oh no, here we go. Our lives is one big fun.
Oh no,
Here we go as Yoko sings like music hitting your heart because I know you got soul. Listen what you're missing, y'all. Swinging while I'm singing. Give them what you get. Know what I'm doing. While the black band's sweating. In the rhythm I'm rolling. Got to give us what we want. Got to give us what we need. Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Let me hear say fight the power. Fight the power. Let me hear say fight the power. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fight the power.
If I had $1 million, I'd build a tree fort in our yard. If I had $1 million, you could help, it wouldn't be that hard. If I had $1 million, maybe we could put like a little tiny fridge in there somewhere. But they're never gonna get it. I'm never gonna get it.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, do the fandango. Come on, feel it.
I'm too sexy for my hat. Too sexy for my hat. What you think about that? They're working on the mic.
Camera jamming on the stage.
Oh, this is Eddie Robertson.
That's Steve Page, hit it.
Yo, go with the flow, my raps go like an afro. You wanna go? You don't have no. Funny looking girls thinking I'm going afro like a on the farm.
Really?
Yo, I'm a farm boy, homeboy. Yo, homeboy, yo. Hit it. Do a big old cheese chips, prepared mustard. Give me a road one, babe. I'm gonna bust it. Up with flavor, down with leather. Come on, baby, let's get it together. Life is the highway. Life is the highway. Life is the highway. Life is a stinking highway. Fool me, just like a stop on an organ. I'm every morning, told the dang DeVito. Anito, I gotta see you in a speedo. Check my libido at the door, and please give me a Kleenex, cause I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Pump it up.
And pain. Jump, shine, and rain.
Thanks for listening.
We're Barenaked Ladies, thank you. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.
What do you think of those guys, now you had a chance to see them?
These guys were not only great musicians, but totally fun, outrageous, and great musicians.
And they were a lot of fun.
They were really funny. They played a lot on different songs, but they played it in their own way, and they were really, really good. And their harmony was great. I really enjoyed it.
I liked the cover, the Public Enemy cover. That was great. That was a lot of fun.
And yourself?
Their humor.
Beautiful people. What'd you think of the band?
Awesome.
Yeah. What'd you like about them?
They were funny. They were cool. They were grooving.
Yeah. What'd you like about them, particularly?
Because they were so creative, and they took different aspects of music that were stupid and brought them together and made them intelligent.
I liked the movements. It's pretty cool.
I mean, these people didn't know who we were at Bogart's, but they watched the show, and that was the most important thing. And even better, they enjoyed the show.
It's an exciting thing to be, you know, to be in Long Beach, California, and recognize the audience, you know? You've played to those people before. It's like, yeah, I know that guy.
There's some kind of similarity when the borders break down or the barriers break down, and you can just say, that person has a similar sense of sensitivities, or a similar list of sensitivities to them, or a similar list of interests. And when you start playing to that, and you start getting the similar reactions, it's cool. You can see, yeah, the music translates.
The lights are on, nobody's home, my elevator will go to the top. Not playing with people that got lost in the marbles. Lights are on, nobody's home, my elevator will go to the top. Not playing with people that got lost in the marbles.
Know each other from many years.
So what's your official title? Oh, he's my brother.
Is he?
So I know many years. So I guess yes.
He really looked like.
Yeah, but he looks like my mom. I think I look like the real man.
So you guys, I'm gonna sign the inside. It seems to stick better on the inside.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Okay, that's fine. Would you give a kiss?
There's several.
Thanks. Right. Thanks.
I don't know. I remember. Yeah, these are all my records. They're all returns. No one wants it, they all send it back. Plus, they sent back all the rest of the records they didn't like and just blamed it on us. You could take my Donna Summer records. It's your fault.
We are here with Loveline, and we've got on the show a band that today officially went to #1 in Canada. Let's hear it. Zero airplay in America. And we're talking the Barenaked Ladies. Why is it that you haven't been played in the States, do you think? I mean, that's kind of bizarre.
Because you guys are stupid. No.
It's Louis.
Just kidding. I think it's a matter of we've broken in Canada. We've got lots of fans up there, and it's just a matter of time, I guess, before we convince people. But we're gonna start with you, poor man. We're gonna convince you that we're hot.
Well, you've already convinced me because you're on the show tonight. Anyway, do you guys know how Loveline works? Have you heard it yet?
I have not heard the show, but I'm looking forward to being thrown to the lions at any moment.
Basically, people call with love problems, and you will be giving them love advice. The Barenaked Ladies. And also, do we have we have a camera here from
MuchMusic,
right? Which is Canada's version of MTV. Is that what this is?
Better.
Really? So you guys have to first sing the Loveline jingle. A 1, a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Loveline.
Very nice, gentlemen. Very nice. Okay, and meet my partner, Dr. Drew. Also, he's a medical doctor.
Hi, Dr. Drew. I feel relaxed already.
We have Katie, 14 from Riverside. Okay, hi, Katie. What's your love problem?
I'm 14, and my boyfriend is 18.
Uh-huh.
And I'm kind of having a problem with my parents about it.
They just don't dig it?
They don't like him at all.
Does he have really bad garlic breath?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
You know what else?
What?
My dad is a cop.
Scott, go ahead. What's your love problem on Loveline?
I think my girlfriend's cheating on me.
How do you know, Scott?
Because it's like, we're supposed to be getting married in December and all that. It's like, she lives down in San Diego, and I live in Laverne. So it's like, every time I call her, she keeps on calling me Mike.
And your name's Scott.
Yeah.
Have you thought of changing it to Mike at all?
Yeah.
Michelle, 28 from Huntington Beach.
I just moved from Toronto on Saturday.
Oh, wow. So you know these guys?
Yes, I certainly do.
Where do they play?
right.
What type, how big of arenas do they play in Canada?
Well, you couldn't get anywhere near the Forum for the days they were playing there. They were sold out immediately.
At the Montreal Forum?
No.
it's the Ontario Place Forum.
Ontario Place Forum.
It's about 8,000.
Really?
seater,
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, so are you blown away that they're on the show?
Yes, I'm shocked.
Right on, Michelle.
I was wondering when you guys were going to make it down here.
Michelle, why did you move to L.A.?
I was transferred here for my job.
What do you do?
I'm an accountant.
That's not very sexual, is it? I guess
George, hey, George. Hey. Wait, stop. Hey, watch this, George, you ready? Oh, watch this one. Hey, George.
You know all those people from LA that stand like this, they have bikinis on? There's nice big arch there.
George.
Yeah? I'm thinking of going and doing some karaoke. You want to come?
Although we have gathered little conclusive evidence on who or what this Gordon phenomenon is, we can be assured that we haven't seen the last of it. Wherever there is a Gordon seen, heard, or ingested, we'll be watching and we'll be letting you know. Obviously, naming their album Gordon wasn't enough for these so-called Barenaked ladies. Gordon refuses to die like a bad joke. But we'll be watching and waiting. On behalf of everyone here at MuchMusic and concerned Canadians, I thank you for joining us this evening. Good night.
Wasn't there another song, something about money that they made? You know, it's great. Great
If
stuff.
I Had $1 Million.
Oh, yes. And that is so funny. So funny.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you a house.
I would buy you a house.
And if I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you furniture for your house.
Maybe a nice Chesterfield or an ottoman.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I'd buy you a K car,
a nice reliant automobile.
If I had $1 million, I'd buy
If I
design.
We can just go up there and hang out, you know?
There would have to be a palm tree, though. And do you think a palm tree would be able to support the structure of a tree house?
It just has to be built carefully, Steve.
I see.
You know, like those... It kind of reminds me of those popsicle stick bombs used to make in like grade 4. You know, you put like 5 popsicle sticks together and you try to knock someone's eye out with it.
It has to be done carefully.
Yes.
Just carefully get their eye out.
That's a precision throw there.
Don't get the nose.
That's when the fun and games start.
Hey. It's all fun and games until...
Available now from Burnt Records for the first time ever on one compact disc, the legendary Treat Baker sings the songs of Gordon.
Ready, Maestro?
All your favorites are here. Remember this chestnut?
Drove downtown in the rain, 9:30 on a Tuesday night.
Gordon never sounded so good. Remember these sprightly classics?
If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million. 1, 2, 3, 4. Found my locker and I found my glasses. Lost my lunch and I broke my glasses. This is me in grade 9, baby. This is me in grade 9.
And of course, no Gordon collection would be complete without these memorable hits. Legendary Treat Baker sings the songs of Gordon. Hello, City. Enid. Grade 9. Xanadu. Brian Wilson. Be my Elk owner. Do you like my new hat? Wrap your arms. What a good boy. King of Bed Cemento. Box set. I love you. Bark at the moon. Nuke it on the block. Blame it on me. The flag. Wing bidding by wings. If I had $1 million. Crazy. Teenage Wasteland. Whew. Available now in your groceries freezer. For unrelated information, write Page Publications, 800 Steeles Avenue West, Suite B10, Box 138, Thornhill, Ontario. That's Page Publications, 800 Steeles Avenue West, Suite B10, Box 138, Thornhill, Ontario. Sorry, no CODs.
Hey, fella, what's the name of that crazy dance they're doing?
Get into the groove simply by hiring the MuchMusic Video Dance Party.
Does that sound completely incredible?
Presented by your local bottler of Coca-Cola Classic, it's the perfect party package, complete with sensational sound and lights, plus all the videos you crave.
The hope of every civilization, of every nation.
So book a date now for Valentine's and Winter Carnivals, the MuchMusic Video Dance Party, brought to you by your local bottler of Coca-Cola Classic. Let it rock.
At last I have control of your TV set. Are you receiving me?
This holiday, pick a winner with Ren and Stimpy.
Just look at those eyes light up. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
3 days of festering fun.
No, sir, I don't like it. Open wide. You brought the attack of protoplasm. Now we can talk to cheese anywhere in the world.
The Ren and Stimpy Frolicking Fun Festival, 3 days in a row, starts Monday, only on Much.